So this is a video basically to show how we kite Raptus. He comes down third after Bestia and Calpheus. Raptus is marked with the saber in this video. The guy that is going to be kiting him is doing it for the first time here, so you'll see how fast he picks it up. Here's the first time he does it. Raptus comes down. He kind of makes a mistake there in running towards Raptus. This is going to make it so, as you can see, Raptus doesn't quite get through the full path before he starts doing the red thing, or the purple thing, and then I believe he got pulled in by Terrans there. I'm not quite sure what happens, and then he kind of gets into a bad spot. He's over here way too close to the Bestia tank, and yeah, it's basically is what do you expect the first couple times you do this. Just getting the path down, the timing down is pretty difficult, and it's not very forgiving if you get off the path. One of the things I would recommend is don't be scared to take a couple hits from him early on. You'll actually learn the timing a lot better if you just take the hits. Fortunately there he was too low from some other damages. Here I pick it up and try to kite him, just kind of show him where it should be done. You get him to this thing. You want to keep him pointed outwards. See that when he does that purple thing, you want that pointed outwards, so there's no chance that it hits anybody else. And at this point, too many people are dead, and it's going to be GG. As I go down, here's one of the next attempts. You see, this time he doesn't move towards Raptus at all, and he's going to get. You want to get him down to this last one right before the bridge. So he gets him to the right spot. He just doesn't turn him towards the outside. But still a lot better than the previous attempt where he was down to 20% health the first time. Here he just turned around a little bit too soon, and then he runs back through him. If you turn around too soon, you just want to keep running. He'll do that almost every other time he turns around too soon. He got the hang of it. Right there he got him to the right spot. He did pop a cooldown to help out on the fact that he's going to take a bunch more hits because he turned around too soon previously. And he gets him to the right spot and turned around just perfectly. Here he goes again. He gets him to the right spot, turns him around. So the purple thing's on the outside. This is only second or third attempt. I might have missed one somewhere along the line. Just deleted it out, but he's already got it down really well for someone that I don't even think he knew coming into the raid he was going to be doing this, so he didn't get a chance to check it out. And like I said, he's already getting to the spot and turning them the right way. Usually, again. Here's his mistake is actually that he had him in the right spot and he had him turned outside. He just, I guess, I don't know what happened. You saw he kind of ran towards him and then still got hit by the thing and got knocked out. Luckily I have aggro here, and since I didn't really have him in the right spot, like I said, you just want to kind of run it out. You don't want to run through him and give yourself a short path on the opposite side. The timing decently, so kind of wait for the purple there. Like I said, he doesn't hurt too much. If you mess up, you can just pop a cooldown or take some hits and let the healers get you. He's not going to kill you with the regular attacks. It's the purple and the red attacks that are really going to get you. I didn't even have a cooldown on there and survived. I think what's eventually going to kill us here is I'm over here messing around with this too much, and we only had one healer on the tanks. So one of the snipers picked aggro up here and kind of took over, and it's just kind of a little too late. I left the tanks with only one healer for far too long. And then we're gonna wipe it out. Once again, starting over. I cut out the first two bosses coming down. Here's the third one. Raptus comes down again. He's really got the start down really well. Getting him over there, and the only thing is getting him turned out was the only thing. He eventually got that down too. But pulling Raptus is a lot harder than he's making it look. Until you start pulling him right, you don't really give yourself a chance, which a lot of people learn the hard way. He did a really good job there, picking it up, and I think after the first attempt where he ran to him. So there he kind of turned around too early, but he makes up for it. Like I said, he just outruns the purple, and then he's still in a pretty good spot. He's gonna take a couple hits probably, because right here. So he takes the hits, and if you would have had him turned out to the other way, it would have been perfect. But nobody was in danger of getting hit there, so it still ended up pretty fine. Just sometimes Tyrants will be on that side as well. You can't really predict where Tyrants is going to be, so just to make sure his people DPSing him never really are in danger. You just want to try to keep him pointed outwards whenever you get into the thing. Here I jump in to kind of show him the platforms, because he got out of sync, so I just want to make sure he knew which ones, get him back on track, which he does, and I almost let the tank die. A lot of the wipes, are going to be down to getting this Raptus down in phase 1. The good news is, if you can do it for like a minute or two, it's just the same thing over and over again. So if you can do it for a minute or two, you're going to get it down. I think the only thing I haven't really mentioned is Tyrants. He'll pull people in. I don't remember the timing of it. I think it's like every other time he jumps or something. So what you can do is, if you see him jump near you can pop hydraulic overrides if you're a power tech or a merc. That should deal with it well. If you're a sniper or operative kiting it, usually you want to use those 4. Lightning Sorks are also pretty good at doing it. The agents have the role to kind of get back in place, and they can pop shield, probe, and evasion to deal with any extra hits they're taking there, and then the Sorks got they just sprint, and they can get back into position pretty quickly if they get pulled in. But I do like the bounty hunters best for kiting with worrying about Tyrants getting pulled in. I believe operative will do the most damage while kiting them. It just lines up perfectly for Cole, so if you have a DPS operative, it's probably the best choice. Power techs and mercs, pyrospec are really good options as well, because they can keep the dots rolling on it. So as you see, I'm not really watching him as much this attempt. It's going really well. The reason we're actually going to wipe on this attempt is because Calpheus gets pushed too fast. They weren't keeping track of the damage on all of them, so they pushed him past 50%, and there it goes. I think Raptus here is still pretty high, as you can see. I think he was in the 70s somewhere. So we're going to make a valiant effort, and I think get 2 more of them down, but one of them still will be standing. So go ahead and let you watch this, and then I have just one more clip from the attempt after. It's a short clip that just shows him doing the pull once again, and let you watch that. Thanks for watching the video. I've never kited this as a DPS. I've always been a tank, so in this fight, or a healer. So if you have any questions, there are a lot of DPS in our guild that have done it. Just none of them had a video of it, so that's why I wanted to try to get some clips to help some of the teams that are working on this fight. Because this is a key part of the fight, but once you get it down, it really helps the rest of the fight. And like I said, this is just watching him do the first little bit here. But yeah, thanks for watching.